And more Dowler collapse drama from the... You know what? I already know these aren't Chicken Littles going like this. Actually, some of them are maybe, but... there's another thing I saw, and I said, oh my God. They said... And it's coming from a person that's more intelligent, because they're highly degreed and all this type of stuff. They're saying that Obama closed down the ports. Obama closed down the ports. Right. Obama, you know what? I didn't vote for Obama twice, okay? So don't tell me I'm a fan for Obama. But this is the type of stuff that's being pushed on the internet. But I'm going to tell you this. There's only two main reasons some of these people are doing this stuff. I know some people just don't know. I don't know what the hell. Maybe they're good intentions, not ill intentions. Maybe they're trying to get the truth out or something, and they follow somebody that's a deliberate liar. But basically, the ports were closed. It's over labor disputes. And this one guy put out this thing. I don't even want to say who it was, but it was... But, it's all over the news. I mean, Reuters, and what the hell. It's labor disputes, It's like, that's what's been going on. It's you can say don't trust the major media, but for crying out loud. Sometimes they actually report what's going on. Don't trust their editorials, okay? How's that? And maybe they emphasize things that shouldn't be, but... The news is still there, even in the major media. The facts, they'll give you the facts, Maybe they'll twist them around a little bit. But this isn't something where Obama said, close the ports because I want to trash the United States, according to this other video I saw. And it's by a PhD, I think the guy was, or something. He's got some kind of initials after his name. And he's stating that the expected dollar to collapse in the next few days. Because Obama closed the ports. Don't take my word for it, because look at all those ships sitting out there. It's a labor dispute. And the reason he predicted it was because they had a deadline on the labor dispute that they would close shop. I mean, they would stop everything. They would close the ports. Duh. But it's not duh. But here's my point on it. It's not like the guy's stupid. He's either playing this for profit, or he's some kind of person that is... There's a lot of people like this on the internet. Either that, they're not... Well, I know there's a lot of people playing it for profit, too. But either that, or they are... Somebody is actually subversive to the United States of America. Or they want to rile up trouble so people react, and then they can really put the hammer down. A lot of stuff out there. I put a video out about... I put it out really, really, really late at night about the Ukraine nuclear, quote-unquote, mini-nuke, whatever that was. I said it wasn't a mini-nuke. And, I know there's no Arty or whatever the hell is J-dams that blow up that big, but it hit something. I don't know what it hit, but I guess now they know it was a chemical plant for ammunition. And, the thing is, that makes sense, because if actually in Texas they had a couple times... It was decades ago, but they had a couple times. There's been instances where there was gunpowder manufacturing plants that blew up. Oh boy, it looked like a mini nuke, man. There's no way in hell you could put that much explosives in an arty shell. It's what you hit, right? So I'm thinking, here's RT was actually far more I got to give him credit on this part. I mean, I know they're the voice of the Kremlin and all that stuff, and they never criticized Putin. But I got to give him credit on this part, because they didn't state that, the huge explosion in Ukraine was a mini nuke. They said they hit a chemical factory or something, or probably a munitions factory. That makes a lot of sense too. I know it wasn't the explosive round itself that did it, it's what it hit, right? Now, here you have, recently, West Virginia, a massive inferno fills the sky after oil train explosion. Hey, I'm surprised that, I'm not, it wouldn't surprise me if people in the alternative media would have said, it was a mini nuke. They were testing it. It was a false flag. They were trying to drop the dime on it. I know they do these stupid things, but for crying out loud, man. God. And Alex Jones was the one that actually started the mini nuke rumor. I think he was the one that started it. I know people, man, holy smokes. And then this other guy, and there's other people out there, and it only takes one for the other ones to follow. Especially get somebody that's got some initials after their name, and starts talking really cute. Oh, then it's like, hey, they must know because they're Dr. So-and-so PhD, or, oh, they talk really cute, and they used to be in this. You know, definitely that person's not that stupid giving you this kind of bad information. They're not screwing up. Yeah, I know people could follow them and screw up. They got either two games going on or maybe both games going on at the same time. It's either for the money, you know, they're trying to say, hey, let's get me 1 million views for drama. And I'm not really putting a lot of work in this video because I'm just trying to drive a point home. It's more like a public service message. I mean, you know, it's making YouTube look bad too, man, because it's like it's good that they allowed all this stuff on here, but I'm thinking, holy shit, man, if you're freaking letting all these people are freaking stirring up trouble and flat out lying. They're flat out lying. You know, this guy was saying that Obama closed the ports. Think about that. Obama can't close the ports. It was the Longshore Workers Union or whatever the hell it was. You know, I'm not going to display the articles in it. I just, you know, I've looked at some of the articles. It wasn't just in Reuters. It was in, I know it's in the major media, but they do report facts. I don't like their editorials. I don't like how they slant things and they give little smirks when they you know, major media, like they'll give you the facts, but then they'll kind of like, you know, they'll give you the facial expressions on how they think about something. They're actually editorializing, you know, to downplay something and the way the tone of their voice. Even when they present facts, they do things like that. I know that. But they do give you the facts. I mean, it was the labor unions that shut down the ports, not Obama. And they're going to be back open real quick. There's the labor department's in there, whatever the hell it is. I don't know. There's the government's in there trying to open them back up. It's not the other way around, man. Obama ordered them to shut. God. You know, it's stupid as the mini nuke. I mean, God, man. When something happens, these people are going to be out there in full force. I think they're subversives to the United States of America. They're going to actually fan the flames. In other words, if you got a problem, you got a fire going on, they're going to be fanning the flames instead of offering you solutions. And other than the solutions that line their pocketbook, like Alex Jones will say, yeah, buy this, buy that product, buy my T-shirts, buy all these products. They'll save you from fluoride. Yeah, fluoride's bad. Buy this product, and it's like, you know, soap opera 101. So I didn't put a lot of effort into this video, but it's more like just beware of this garbage, man. I didn't put a lot of effort into my thing about the mini nuke on the Ukraine. I put it up way late at night. Unpopular. I figured it was going to be unpopular. I already knew it was going to be unpopular because people want a nuke. I mean, if it must be the Illuminati, they support. You know, if the West gave a mini nuke to Kiev, that's what the alternative media is saying. And I'm thinking, you know, actually, where most of the munitions are coming in is probably on the Russian side. But you think RT wouldn't have been all over that in 2 seconds flat? God. I mean, and even they said it was a chemical plant or a munitions plant. Now you got this other guy saying the dollar's going to fall in 3-4 days or a week because Obama ordered all the ports closed. That's stopping all the trade, all the money coming in the United States. No, the government's trying to freaking get this labor dispute resolved. So anyway, here we go. Actually, it's not actually Chicken Little. These are actually people, the more intelligent people. They got a game going on. I don't know exactly what it is. It could be to subvert the United States, create more problems. So maybe they are working for if there is a conspiracy by the government, actually the ones putting out these ludicrous stories are trying to throw gasoline on the fires so people react worse, and that gives them more of a reason to crack down. I mean, that's just a guess, but what do you think? I mean, they're not giving you good information either at all. Actually, You're better off reading freaking Reuters or some garbage like that. It's not garbage. Actually, to tell you the truth, some of the best alternative media sources actually was Accuracy in the Media. Reed Irvine. I used to read him back before the internet was around. He's still around. He's on the internet. They used to get a lot of their stories from Reuters. The thing is, Reuters report them, but it doesn't mean that the major media picks them up and headlines them and puts them out there in 2-minute blurbs on the airwaves. Actually, the major media, the news reporting in the United States actually is damn good. It's just that you have to dig for the stories. The alternative media is a lot of it is opposition led from the top, and it's horrible. It's horrible. So I'm just putting this out real quick to tell you that beware, man. Oh my God, I don't know what to say about this. It's like, if people want to believe there's mini nukes, people want to believe Obama's deliberately, mini nukes in Ukraine. If people want to believe that Obama shut down the ports and it wasn't a labor union, and that the dollar's going to fall in 3 days or something, start to fall in 3 days, people are going to believe it. That's all I got to say, man. So, anyway, hopefully not too many people believe this garbage, because this is getting really deep in here, man. It's like I'm going against the flow on YouTube. I realize that. I mean, not when I put out a health video or how-to video or something, but when I put out some rational information about something, it's like, God. And, I'm going to tell you that, even though RT was like freaking far more responsible on reporting this mini nuke thing, they still are the voice of the Kremlin. They're not going to tell you about the vast amount of corruption in Russia that's actually way, way worse than the United States. It is. It is. It's like, I don't want to I'm not waving a flag here, but God, we actually still got the tools to fix things. In Russia, I don't know, the Russian people are like buried under freaking oligarchs and corruption. It's like, forget about it, man. I don't know. I feel bad for the regular Russian people, to tell you the truth. So, anyway, hopefully I got through to a couple people on this. Just beware. There's liars out there, deliberate liars, man. And I don't think their game is just for profit. I think they're subversives. Subversives to the United States of America. Actually, Russia Today would probably... They make some of these truthers... Russia Today actually makes some of these truthers look good by comparison. Although Russia Today is not screwed up, is still screwed up. They're not screwed up in what they give you for information, but basically how they emphasize information. In other words, you could say the same thing about CNN and CBS and ABC. They're not necessarily screwed up in what they're flat out lying. It's that how they emphasize it. They got one's an extreme one way and one's an extreme the other way.